is anyone an actual just fan of this show, or does everyone hate watch it?
I have never met one.
I think there are people who genuinely love it. If so, sorry that we're on your thing.
This is not serious.
I hate watched it.
Yeah.
But even as a hate watcher, the levels and the layers become intertwined and staggering as it goes. Hello, everybody. I'm Will.
And I'm Kristin.
This is So I'm watching Once Upon a Time, Season 1, Episode 3.
Snow Falls.
Which...
Get it?
No.
She fell in love with him.
Oh, I was like, she didn't really fall. I was like, she was in that, like,
she actually fell kind of a lot.
So, Fairytale Forest, we meet Prince James. I'm with you. Why isn't he just David?
It's really weird because, again...
Or Charming. Just name him Prince Charming.
Sure. That's kind of, like, because I don't have an issue with, like, the Fairytale Forest people having different names from the Storybrooke people, because, like, Mary Margaret, I understand, but, like, Regina is her name in both, because she's like the only one that remembers. And then it's Rumpelstiltskin and Mr. Gold. Like but it's like James and David. It's like just two mediocre white dude names. Just make him be David.
They just really wanted the I'm going to call you Prince Charming bit.
Aren't you a real Prince Charming?
I have a name, you know.
Don't care. Charming suits you.
Yeah.
But that wasn't worth it. Like, it worked once, twice tops. She does it 15 times.
No, for sure. Because then also it's like once he wakes up in Storybrooke, he's like, his name is David. And like that, and I'm like, it would have been better if like we got him telling her in the Fairytale Forest his name was David, and then it was David. I don't know. For whatever reason, I don't know why that's it, but that's it.
So we meet Prince James.
Still like Charming better.
And his horrible fiance,
Abigail.
Oh, is this his horrible wife? Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
What do you think of the view, my dear?
I've seen better. This is taking forever.
She wears this stupid dress through the whole show.
Are you even listening to me?
Yes, of course I am.
Because he has a wife in the real world, right?
Well, it's her, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now what?
Her real name is Anastasia, and her character name is Princess Abigail.
Worry not, it's but a fallen tree.
I don't think she would worry if the tree fell on her.
That's another place where I can't remember if she has a proper fairy tale counterpart, but you point out that the actress's name is Anastasia, and so I was like, just make her one of Cinderella's stepsisters.
Something,
like,
yeah.
And we get to that place, especially in the last season, season 7, the last season, which is good and bad in its own weird and different ways. That's my hot take, is there's good things to it. Most people just hard hate it. And I ended up kind of liking the reboot in its own way at places. But she's wearing a crazy
it is
dress.
Really crazy.
Crazy. I hope you haven't gotten your fill, because we get it more.
She's actually, I did look it up. She's only in like 8 episodes or something. 8 or 12 episodes.
It's like, and again, I love-hate relationship with so much of the show and the wardrobe department, because on one hand, I will give them, they're doing things.
Yeah.
They're doing things. She's not in a Spirit Halloween Party City princess gown.
That's true.
Like, it's something.
Yeah. But it's just got this band that goes around here and her arms, and then it's feathers.
And then she's got this like curly, straight, partial updo, where it's like, it ends up kind of looking like a big bun around the back of her head. I don't know. It's truly wild. And again, it's also, it's kind of funny because it's like they split it's like 40% of the time they go in this like Vegas showgirl direction. Yeah. And then the rest of the time they're just using the like studio wardrobe, because he's just in such traditional prince clothes. Yeah.
And then Snow White in this episode is in very
tasteful
Robin Hood
wood lady.
Yeah.
My lord? What is it? These markings. This tree didn't fall, it's been cut.
Oh, that's right. She's like a thief.
Mm-hmm.
So she's Robin Hood.
But she's not, because I know there's a Robin Hood later.
They're not thinking about that right here. They're not. They have not considered. They haven't even considered next week's episode.
Okay, sorry. I also can't get out of my head what you said last week when we did the first 2 episodes. When Will was in here setting up the cameras, and you were like, the thing is that at one point they keep on redeeming Regina. And then you were like, and at one point they split the bad Regina from the good Regina. So it's
and I was like,
fine.
brilliant.
But then you said they start redeeming the good Regina, and it's like all I can, or the bad Regina. And so it's like all I can think about with all these like ridiculous things that are happening. And also that's the thing too, is like, I know it's the Disney version, but this came on ABC. Like, why is his name not Ferdinand?
Because they haven't fully settled in with the Disney thing yet. They still, there's an illusion, because she at no point is wearing yellow and like the sleeves. It's like, and that's another place that I had real huge issues with the show, was I remember being mad that I felt like this season they weren't breaking from Disney tradition enough. Mm-hmm. And then by like season 3, they drop any and all illusions that they're going to. So then I start getting mad that they're not being Disney enough. Yeah. So it's like, there's a handful of places, and we'll get there, but it's like, maybe, I don't know how far into this we're actually going to go. But we get to like Aurora and Philip's castle in season 2, and it's in like a barren wasteland.
That's weird.
It's like almost Arabian, and there's like palm trees everywhere. And there's part of me where I'm like, you've piqued my interest. Yeah. Explain yourself.
No.
Nope.
Never.
Nope. Don't ever see it again. And it's like,
yeah. Yeah.
But so she's Robin Hooding, and you're right. Because you even asked, you're like, isn't she a princess?
Yeah.
And she's done something horrible to Regina.
No, she hasn't.
Well, didn't you hear?
She blames me for ruining her life.
Did you?
Yes.
Whatever. She didn't. I know what it is. I don't care.
The funny thing
Daniel.
is, yeah, well, I was gonna say the funny thing is that when the show was airing, I had missed that episode, and I didn't remember that I had missed it. So for like seasons, I was like, what did she do? And finally Rachel was like, she like betrayed her with the stable boy. Bailey Madison did it. And I was like, what? I like had to go on Netflix and find it. And I realized there was an episode I had never watched.
Yeah. So, okay. Also, she's got like a wanted poster, and it says murder, treason, treachery. I just don't feel we
Is
need
treachery an offense? Can you be arrested for treachery?
I don't.
Is it like racketeering?
Guilty of or involving betrayal or deception.
Oh, okay.
So but the thing for me is that like the murder and treason are enough. And like it's the treachery.
And if we're going to include treachery, you start there.
Treachery, murder, treason, in that order.
What are 3 other things about her?
And it gets worse. So yeah, so she basically she's robbed Prince Charming of his jewels, and he chases her through the forest, and she's got this little like cave hideout or whatever, and she like grabs a bunch of stuff, and she's getting ready to leave, and he has somehow miraculously set up a net trap,
very elaborate,
right outside the entrance to the cave.
No matter what you do, I will always find you.
And she gets caught up in it. He wove it on the way. So anyway, she gets caught up in that, and he's like, "You stole from me." And actually, the whole scene is pretty cute. Her like,
do they
up
work
in
for
the.
you?
Yes and no.
You allow it.
I allow it for sure. I find them unacceptable in Storybrooke. Her performance of Mary Margaret is horrible. I hate it. She's so earnest.
I like Mary Margaret.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't work for me.
Okay.
I much prefer like sassy Snow White because she's just so earnest is the only way I can explain. It's like really, it feels kind of theater kid and like.
It's very Hallmark.
Very Hallmark. It's just really like there's everything sincere, like the most sincere it can be.
She's like a school teacher.
And you never had a sassy. Apparently, she was originally supposed to be a nun. I saw that in the trivia. In the first go around of this like writing process, she was a nun. Imagine.
Makes the affair more torrid.
Yeah. I did like the performance though of them with her in the net.
Where are my jewels?
I sold them.
What? These were special. Among them was a ring that belonged to my mother, a ring I was about to give.
The nag with the bad attitude, that's what this is about?
She's my fiance.
Good luck with that. You must be getting something impressive to have agreed to that union.
Excuse me?
I know how this works. It's all arranged marriages and business transactions. Let me guess. Her kingdom wants to take over yours, and this is a last-ditch effort to avoid war?
This is not a takeover. It's a merger, and quite frankly, it's none of your business. Now, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to cut you down, and you will take me to whoever
like
has
resting
my
on them, bro.
jewels, and then you're going to get my ring back.
Why would I do that?
Because you don't want me to tell anyone who you really are, Snow White.
And she's like,
There's places where I think Jennifer and Josh go rogue. Where they're like, someone's gonna have to imbue this with life. Because it ain't the script, I can tell you that much.
For sure. And like that's honestly part of it is like their love story is like very milquetoast for me. It's like it's very procedural by the book, like exactly how it sounds. So that's kind of why it's just, to me, it's a little
Magoo.
Yes.
meh, you know. And this stuff was really cute. And I do kind of like the like yearning that we go on because basically she's already sold his jewels. And so they have to go on this like journey through the woods in order to go get them. Which again, if we were just doing like a fairy tale show, we could have been going on a couple episode arc doing this, but it's like, we've got to wrap up and get him woken up and everything by the end of the episode. So yeah, they are doing kind of like it happened one night journey through the woods. And that kind of stuff is really cute when they lean into like the kind of 1940s, 30s, 40s aspect of the slapsticky screwball. And so she's like, oh, there's a river. I'm thirsty. Do you mind? And then she freaking wallops him into the water and he is floating downstream. I was like, how deep did it get immediately? So she's like running away and then they run into, she also tells him that like the queen wants to cut her heart out and sent the huntsman, but the huntsman let her go. And she's been just like living in the woods trying to amass a fortune so she can leave and find some other realm. And I was like, how much money you need, girl? I feel like it's been years. Like, what's going on? So anyhow, they run into like royal guards.
Look who we found. There's nowhere to hide. The Queen wants your heart. And we're not going to disappoint her.
And the one of them's putting a lot of mustard on his performance too. Yeah. And even just the talking. They're about to cut out her heart and Prince Charming comes up behind and fights them off, and she's again tries to run away, and one of the other ones gets her and has her on the horse, and he makes an impossible shot with his bow and arrow to get the guy but not her, and
well, I also that presumably this path in the woods is a shoe.
Yeah.
A horseshoe?
Yeah.
Just a straight hairpin turn.
Mm-hmm. Because it's they're on the path the other way around and he gets it straight through the forest and hits him. So yeah, so basically he saves her and she's like, why did you do that? And he says, it's the honorable thing to do. And so then they go to the trolls, which were also interesting.
I was going to be, how did you feel about the trolls?
Interesting.
Where are they?
They're here.
Fine. I know them.
Why are you here?
I want to make another trade.
And who is this guy?
No, he's with me.
Well, it's all fun. Who is he?
I said, don't worry about it. You just give me the ring. You can keep everything else.
Thank you. We appreciate the help.
He's too eager. This is a setup. He's a royal!
I liked half of everything.
Yeah. So like the like trolls that originally get up there are really cool and interesting, and they are speaking, and they seem to have like an idea.
I like that it's like dark and spooky.
Yeah.
And I like that I like what they're attempting to
They're
do
like
with
green.
the thread. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. But then there's one that comes out of nowhere, and all he can do is grunt. Why can that one not talk? Really
It
weird.
throws questions into the hierarchy of this.
Yeah. Like the orc babies. Yeah. They are very suspicious of her and him specifically. I did love her, just like, don't even worry about it. Like Snow White gangster, like play.
They need the ring back. It's like he's trying to become engaged to Abigail.
And she was like,
Anastasia just like flows off the tongue so much better.
She was also just like that shrew from the carriage. She was like, good luck with that. Also, she's very jaded. She doesn't believe in true love, and like it's all nonsense.
But she basically offers to the trolls that they can keep the jewels and she'll give them money back if they give her the ring. They're suspicious of him because he's royal.
And they're like, it's a trap!
Yeah, and it's like, well, congratulations. You could have had all of your money and jewels, but now all four of you are dead.
Cockroaches.
I also think she could have actually defeated them without using.
I think so too, because she's
powder.
also got this like dark fairy dust, and it's
because they don't see her coming. She's like about to ambush them, and she's like, "Hey!"
Yeah,
and
it's very Mountain Ash the way that it goes directly where you need it to be. So yeah, she's got this dark fairy dust, which makes your foes like easier to defeat or something. So she was gonna try to turn Regina into a cockroach. That's amazing.
Step on her.
Yeah. And then I'll put that flea in a box. Box in another box.
We don't get, man, Yzma would have been amazing on a show like this. When did we lose Eartha? A few years ago.
Before this. 2008. Christmas Day.
Her last appearance is a posthumous Simpsons episode.
Nice. Love that.
And as such, they have to wheel her in as like a pre-taped message. So she's like on a TV.
Amazing. She was 81. So yeah, so she comes back and then he's like, you saved me. And she says it felt like the honorable thing to do. And so she gives him back the ring. It's hideous. It's just like a really thick silver band with like a really
chartreuse green,
ugly green stone in it.
I know, not your style.
Why is it green?
What's wrong with green? What's right with it? Okay, Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Visage.
Oh.
Sure, your fiance will love it.
I have no concept of.
You really don't. Every time we watch something,
I look at you where I'm like,
where there's an engagement ring, you like have to look at me to be like, is it cute or not? And I'm like, oh. That's basically it for the Fairytale Forest stuff. So then in Storybrooke, Emma and Mary Margaret are still trying to like break Henry of this whole thing. And he believes that the John Doe in the hospital, which is Josh Dallas, is Mary Margaret's husband, is Prince Charming. And so he's like, you have to maybe like read to him, like read this part of the story to him. And Emma is like, let's just do it, because when it doesn't work, maybe it'll start putting like chinks in his armor and he won't like, he'll come to it by himself.
That's their like tactic, is because Emma is still trying to wake him up from this delusion. So she's like, if we lean into it, then he'll see it's not real.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
No, absolutely not. And the other thing too, so they're like, we're all going to meet at Granny's tomorrow for breakfast, and you can just come in and be like, nothing happened. He's still like the same or whatever. And when Mary Margaret comes into the diner, Emma is like, and Mary Margaret is like, he grabbed my hand.
She's in. She's in. She's like, worthless.
Fully sold. And it's so funny. And Emma is like, what the hell?
She is pining for love, because it did open with her on the date with Dr. Whale. Is that what they're calling him?
Yeah. His name is David Anders. He was in every show around this time. He was in the Vampire Diaries. I think he was on Lost. He was in iZombie.
Oh, there's iZombie crossover. He shows up with bleached hair.
Oh,
no, not like.
I was like, he was.
They
on...
even made comments about the he's going through like a personal crisis because he just has platinum hair. Everybody's hair this episode was out of pocket.
Yeah. Alias, Heroes, The New Roswell, Magicians. One episode of Magicians. He was on like House, everything at the same time.
He's also like, well, as I said, he's like on the show. His Fairytale counterpart is crazy.
Oh, okay.
It's fun too.
Where were we?
So he after David, I'll just say, after David grabs Mary Margaret's hand, she's like, "Doctor, come look." And he's like, "Everything is exactly normal and nothing has changed." And she's like, "Well, that seems suspicious," but she just accepts it. And so as soon as she's gone, he calls Regina and is like, "We've got a problem." And so then they go in to try to see him the next morning with Henry, and he is missing. And they don't know like how or why, if he did it himself or if someone took him. And also Regina is there and keeps yelling at Henry for insubordination, which I'm like, that's not correct. That's not the correct word.
We had I took sewing in high school, and our teacher would every day.
Insubordinate.
Yeah,
okay.
That was her go-to.
In that sense, it works though. She's not your parent.
Sure.
She is in a position of authority. You're being insubordinate, but it's like you're supposed to be a family. Because also the language she uses with Emma at the end, where she's like,
"I'm so good too.
I'm lucky to have him."
Miss Swan, I let you off the hook back there. Don't press it.
I'm sorry, but Mrs. Nolan kind of feels like her story could be a load of crap. Something's not right here.
Why would Miss Nolan lie? Do you think I cast a spell on her?
I think it's rather strange you've been his emergency contact all these years, and you only found her now.
Well, this town is bigger than you know. It's entirely possible for bad things to happen.
Just when it's convenient, you managed to solve the mystery.
Thanks to you. That tape you found was a stroke of genius. Turns out Mr. Doe's been talking in his sleep, calling out for a Catherine. After that, it wasn't hard to put the pieces together. And here I thought you and Mary Margaret would be pleased. True love won out. So bask in the moment, dear. Were it not for you two, they would have lived their lives completely alone. That's why I'm willing to forgive your incessant rudeness. Because all this has reminded me of something oh so very important. How grateful I am to have Henry. Because not having someone, that's the worst curse imaginable.
And like she owns him. And it's like gross.
Because and it's one of the places that the two of them
Yeah.
is where the show is like works. It's where it's electric. Because it's like Emma is still by no means even remotely buying into the Fairytale delusion.
Right.
But with each minute she's there, she's like, there is something happening. There is something going on, and I'm gonna find out what it is.
And Regina like can't let her know that like she's onto something because Regina needs to keep control of the situation. So the Sheriff Graham and Emma and Snow and Henry all go out into the woods to find him. They find and lose the trail of him.
What is it?
The trail runs out here.
At least twice.
Where is he? Can you see him?
The trail dies at the waterline.
Twice. How'd you pick it up again, bro?
I thought tracking was one of your skills.
Where did you find it again?
I would accuse the script of being AI if this were happening now.
No, yeah.
Because it does feel sort of like a group of like mixed but good actors thrown into an improv challenge.
Sure.
Where I feel like they got a couple of empty script pages.
Sure.
And they were like, vamp.
That's what you get by hiring the C-tier Lost writers.
Because they find his like hospital bracelet covered in blood. It's a huge moment, a huge sting.
He ripped out his IVs.
But also, we don't see that. There's the blood part. The source of the blood is never addressed.
No.
So it's like you can't use that as a go to commercial sting.
Yeah. Also, he's been in a coma for years. on a feeding tube and hooked up to IVs. How are his legs working?
My favorite is that.
I'm fine. It's the magic, I'm obviously fine with it, but it is like
he
crazy.
gets out the hospital door that leads directly, that butts up directly against the forest, and he finds some way to meander through God knows how deep into the woods, and then passes out face first in a stream.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I need an ambulance.
She's like keeled over.
Enough that he's like coughing up water.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did you manage to like the amount of places you could have stumbled over and fallen and not drown?
Yeah. He just kept all his. Well, it's like Mary Margaret had to kiss him, mouth to mouth. But then she just she stops doing compressions and just like grabs his face and keeps her mouth there. And I was like, you're just kissing a body now.
That's why Emma's like, look away.
Yeah. One of the things of trivia.
She's like, hold on, I got an idea.
Hold on. No, one of the pieces of trivia said that apparently she learned CPR in order to do that scene, but then it didn't look right. It looked stupid. And Jennifer Morrison was like, I'll show you how we did it on House because there's a way to do it on TV so it looks more dramatic or whatever. And I still think it looks stupid, so I don't know. But anyway, he does cough up water and he's awake and alive. And she's like, oh my God, who are you? And he says, I don't know. So they get back to the hospital and then friggin' Abigail comes, except her name is Catherine. Again, 2 human names? I don't understand. So she's there and Regina is like, oh yeah, that's his wife. And everybody rightly is like, what the fuck? If he had a wife, how did this happen? How was he a John Doe this long? And she tells this real cockamamie story about how a couple years ago they were fighting and it was my fault and I wasn't supporting him like I should. And so I told him if he didn't like it here, he should get out, and he left and I never saw him again.
How many months is she sitting by the window?
Years. So that's when Emma follows Regina out. And because also that's another thing with the blocking of the scene is she comes out from his room. She's already in his room with the doctor and David, and she comes out and has that conversation with Emma and Mary Margaret and Regina. And then she asks the doctor if she can see him now. And I was
also, everything's glass.
Everything's glass. And I was like, you were just in there.
Can I see my husband now?
Crazy. So anyway, that's when Emma and Regina have the conversation. And Emma is like, that sounded like bullshit to me. And Regina's like, it's just so sad you don't believe in love. I, for
Single
one.
losers say what?
Yeah.
Didn't think so. Peace, boob punch.
Sorry, orphan. What do you have to say? And so it is. She's very I, for one, am just so happy and thrilled that they're fine. And their joy has put me in a forgiving mood. And I'm like, everything I know about you tells me that's not true. So yeah, and then Emma's also been sleeping in her car, and Mary Margaret has offered her guest room, and she said no, she'll find something. But then at the end,
because she's not the roommate type, and something tells me she's definitely the roommate type.
Yeah, what the?
I think she brings her roommate to Thanksgiving every year.
Oh, sure, yeah, yeah. But yeah, so she ends up at Mary Margaret's place where she's fiddling with the ring with the green stone. And we both were like, where did she get it? Because we only saw it in the Fairytale forest stuff. Has Mary Margaret had this ring the whole time and I just haven't noticed her wearing it?
I think that's what they're going with. I checked the Wikipedia.
So anyway, Emma shows up and is like, hey, is your spare room actually still open? So she's moving in. She's also wearing Regina's clothes for some reason. She has Regina's blouse.
That's where she stayed the night before.
At Regina's house?
It's lesbian.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think Regina would have let that happen. She's just rifling through her laundry? What the hell? Did she give her clothes?
She must have. I think she did because didn't she stay there at the mayor's mansion like the first night or something. I don't
something,
remember. Something like that.
Yeah.
It just like that inclusion that was clearly meant to signal continuity just confused.
Yeah.
It was more confusing than it was clarifying.
Yeah. It's like that High School Musical thing where like the two dudes are wearing each other's clothes in the next scene. And you're like, what have we done here? You've raised more questions.
Or like Star Wars when Lando Calrissian is wearing.
Yeah. Anyway, that's basically the size of it.
And fun bit of trivia, this is Jennifer Morrison's favorite episode of the series.
Woof.
All downhill from here.
I was like, that is the saddest piece of trivia I've ever seen. And you were like, no, this is a pretty good episode if I remember. And it was. It was like pretty good. And I was like, no, she made 131 episodes after this. Crazy. So
the check's cashed.
The check is cashed for sure. Yeah, there was also like a little bit of detectiving when they were looking at the tapes to see where David went. Basically, Emma was like, this is not the right tape because Mary Margaret's class was decorating and there's no decoration. So like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's also how they like found his wife is they went back and looked at the other tapes and he talks in his sleep and says Catherine. And I'm like, all together, this is not adding up to 100. Yeah, it's crumbling. So, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna watch the next episode.
Bye.